Good afternoon. I'd like to do a review today of Pease Westminster. I got a tin of this, and I've been wanting to try this for quite a long time. This is a beautiful, typical London blend. It is very similar in smell and taste to Dunhill's London mixture. If you can get a look at that, it's pretty dark. In the light here, though, some of the Orientals and Virginias that are in it kind of shine through, and it's balanced quite well with the Latakia. Moisture content, it's a little bit moist, so you're going to want to dry it out for a little while. I use these little Japanese soy sauce dishes when I dry out my tobacco. So I leave it out in here for a little while and pack it up. So let's pack a little bit, shall we? I love these Zippos. This is a Zippo that actually has a special insert for pipes, so that when you light it, you can hold it this way and you get a straight flame. Great lighter. Cost me about $25. And a Sug tamper. Great. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Tsug. Tsuge. It's Japanese, I think. Yep, see, I didn't let this one dry, so it went out. So this is probably going to take a little bit of lighting. Bear with me. Smoking this in my Peterson System 303 Bent Apple Ebony Finish, or as they like to call it, Dress Black. One of my favorite pipes. This is my second system. First one I have is the XL 305 Bent Dublin. Also a great pipe. You can see the difference in size. This one I don't really smoke a lot of very strong tobaccos in, and I've smoked the Westminster in it, and Westminster doesn't have a real strong kick in the pants like Royal Yacht or Nightcap, which is a little too strong for me, but it definitely is there, and it's a good evening smoke. But with that said, this is just a great tobacco. Let's get some flavor notes. So initially I taste the Oriental or Turkish. Of course, the Latakia. Virginia, I would say, is very subtle, but it takes that spiciness from the Oriental and the Latakia and just nicely balances it out. If you are familiar with the Dunhill English, this is a lot like their London mixture. It's actually also a lot like Early Morning Pipe, if you've smoked that, which I have an empty tin of right here. This is great, great stuff, and I will do a review of this. This is beautiful. I went to smokingpipes.com and I bought it in bulk, and I have a very big jar of it now. And I love the tin, I love the tin art. But again, this is not about early morning, this is about GL Pease Westminster. Now this stuff apparently comes in a large 8-ounce can, which is going to be my next purchase. Because this little 2 ounces, I believe this is not going to be enough. This is going to go very quickly. I have some other Englishes that are in my rotation, which we will do a video on. One that I discovered recently is called Plum Pudding by Seattle Pipe Club. That is an incredible tobacco. If you've smoked it, in comparison to this, that is definitely a rich, full English. This is a little bit on the lighter side. But yeah, I definitely would compare this to the London Blend. Which would I say I prefer? I'm a huge fan of London Blend. One of my first tobacco reviews was of London Blend, so it's on there. I don't know. That's a tough one. I'll say right now I prefer Westminster. It's a great all-day smoke. It's not too strong, and it's not too mild. Look at that. There's some interesting cut. Like I said, it's a mixture of what looks like different cut tobacco. So it looks like you've got some flake and some ribbon cut. So that looks like it could be Latakia ribbon cut with coarsely cut. I'm not sure if this is Virginia or an Oriental, but it's definitely several different cuts. It's a bit difficult to see, I know, on the camera, but read online a review. Somebody said that they put it in a coffee grinder and ground it up and let it dry out and said it was fabulous. I don't think I would do that, but definitely it's pretty easy to pack straight out of the tin. I dry it out. I give it a good couple hours to dry so it's nice and crispy. When you feel it in the tin, you can feel it's moist. And it's already out. I mean, I'm having a real hard time. Of course, I'm talking, but I'm having a real hard time keeping it lit. So good, though. Typically, in my reviews, I'm always drinking, which is one thing I love to do. I typically will smoke my pipe after dinner. I like to have wine or beer or whiskey. This is an all day. This would go great with coffee. This would go great with any type of beer, I would assume, and of course a lovely malt whiskey would also go well with it. Well, yeah, that's GL Pease Westminster. So, we'll see you next time for my next review, which I've got about 100 of them. I have what we call TAD, Tobacco Acquisition Disorder, along with PAD, which is Pipe Acquisition Disorder. Recently, like I said, along with Plum Pudding, I purchased some Lane 1Q. You guys know me, I'm an English smoker. I'm not really a big aromatic smoker, but 1Q is one I want to do really bad a review of. It is very nice, it's very mild, and it's a good break from English if you are a regular English smoker. See you next time.